The confrontation with the mob demanding his death was one of Jesus' ultimate trials. It showed the cruelty of humanity and his extraordinary sacrifice. This challenge was not just physical, but also spiritual and emotional. When Jesus returned to his hometown of Nazareth to preach, he faced rejection and hostility from the very people he had grown up with. After he declared that a scripture had been fulfilled through him, the crowd became enraged. They dragged him out of the city to a cliff to throw him off. This was one of the first times Jesus faced a hostile crowd that wanted to kill him. However, he miraculously passed through them and escaped. The challenge became even more brutal just a few days later, when the same crowd that had welcomed him into Jerusalem as a king now turned against him. After Jesus was arrested, Governor Pilate tried to release him. According to custom, he could free one prisoner during the Passover festival. Pilate offered to release either Jesus or Barabbas, a thief and rebel. The chief priests and elders incited the crowd to demand that Pilate release Barabbas and crucify Jesus. Even though Pilate repeatedly asked, "What shall I do, then, with Jesus who is called Christ?" the crowd kept shouting, "Crucify him." Jesus faced the fickleness of the crowd, the injustice of the law, and Pilate's fear. He accepted the path of sacrifice instead of being pardoned by the crowd and the authorities. He willingly endured death on the cross to atone for humanity, including those who were shouting for his death. Being demanded to be killed by the crowd highlights Jesus' loneliness in his final hours. He accepted being abandoned by the very people he came to save, completing his mission fully.